Brown's new offensive coordinator, Travis Switzer, talked today, met with the media, talked about the importance of center on that offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, the center is the communicator, and all the calls and everything starts with him. So I think that outlook on it helped me to maybe be a little bit more big picture, but at the same time having to be really focused on the four guys that were around me. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the extension of, much like the quarterback, he is the tip of the spear up there. So yeah, that's a huge position.
Every time I heard him say that, I just kept thinking they might be willing to overspend for Tyler. If you're going to overspend on a free agent, you want to do it at the top of the scale, and that's Linderbaum. So if you can spend $23 million on Tyler Linderbaum as opposed to Rasheed Walker, it probably makes more sense to do that at the. And there's nothing wrong with Rasheed Walker. He's going to be kind of, that upper third of tackles. But if you can get a guy that's one or two for the same price at a different position, that seems to make more sense to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and the big thing with Linderbaum is that there's going to be a ton of competition. Right now, there's probably 10 or 11 teams who don't have their center situation settled. And another one got added just yesterday when you talk about the Chicago Bears and Drew Dahlman retiring pretty much out of nowhere. So when you look at Linderbaum, he's going to set a new record for what the annual average salary is for a center. Previously, I believe 17 or $18 million. I believe he's going to get into the 20s. There's going to be a real competition. The Bears, the Chargers, I've heard the New York Giants with John Harbaugh connected. The Browns, if they can find the money, could get in that situation. The Tennessee Titans are another one I think could look at him. So he's going to have a robust market. And again, the interior offensive line, I think people have always known the value of offensive tackles and defending those one-on-one edge rushers, but the interior is becoming more and more important because we've seen teams in recent years, Philadelphia last year, New England and Seattle both this year in the Super Bowl, they have great interior pass rushes, and you've got to have the interior of your offensive line stable. Linderbaum's going to have a really good market, and I think the Browns are going to look at a lot of players to try to fix that part of their offensive line.